So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. England have gone 4-3-3. Jim, have you a Dembele! That's a half-decent play.
Well, to put it, he's probably made better decisions.
Now, he's got space here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's aimed into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That should get the job done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafael Leao. This is Dembele. He's found a way through.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter, being two-footed.
Luis Suarez! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So, a break. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Chooses to go back. Oh, well played, well played. England are looking to go forward now. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Played out towards the right wing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a throw-in. It's Bellingham. And here's Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bergomi with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
荒井直江
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rafael Leao. Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. He's in a great position here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Shot could be on. Drive. Dembele!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele running with the ball. Dembele. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's on it, can he get away? It's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's onside. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Dembele! No joy this time. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Messi! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Plenty to aim at. Oh, shooting chance! keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Ferdinand. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. He's got away. Pings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
England truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Great vision. He can run onto that. Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Nedved. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. Oh, cracking ball. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldinho. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
こんばんは。初見です。
こんばんは。初見さん、どうもどうもどうも。ゆっくりしてってくださいね。ってなるかい。おお、すごい。ギュッてなってる。いや
デビ1からデビ2の1650まで落ちてます。大泣き。
それはツラタン・イブラヒモビッチですね。
助けてください。
いやいや、リビッチ行ったならもう余裕じゃないですか。また戻れますよ、すぐ。 そんなそんな。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
1900とか言ってる人すげえなマジで。無理よ。だって10から15ぐらいしか上がんないんでしょ。10回も勝たなきゃいけないのしんどいって。あ、終わってる。マジか。
1桁3桁3桁に当たり効果しました。
それはやばいっす。それもうマッチ運恨んだ方がいいっすよ。届かねえよな。やらかした。オッケーオッケー。マジ。うわー、これサイドバック出しちゃうんだよな。危な。いやマジでファンダイクほんま強いと思うわ。ちっちゃい。いやー、それは渋すぎ。ちょっとクロス雑魚すぎた。うわ。オッケー。今一瞬キーパー出すか迷ったけどな。もうどうせ失点だったら前出した方がええわと思って。そうペペ。うわやばい、危ね。おでか2連続ヘッドはきっちいて。パス出すと思ってたわ今。しんど。
So we're still where we started right now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ball's played through.
はいはいはい。
He's in plenty of space here.
マジで言ってんの？うわ終わってる。そのクロス入れらんねえのはやべえわ。やばい、ルイコスタ使ってる。これモサヤでバレちゃう。ルイコスタが強いって。いやそっちか。マジ？うわ。ペペナイスすぎマジで。ベリちゃん。おっと誰も行かない。おナイス。いやですよね。さすがに出過ぎやと思ったわ。 いやーそっち。
That's a decent ball. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs in across. Cleared away.
そこになっちゃうのがきついよな。
Now it's Dembele.
いやーキャンセル押したのに。
Into space. Oh, delightful ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it. Pele. And here's the chance to counter.
いやー通らねえか。
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Left. Oh, it's come loose.
さっきから読んでんだけどな。
And here's Dembele. Dembele threads one in, and this is Nedved. And the first half is done. It has been a watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there.
シュート打ててねえな。
Breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
ただ裏抜けのなフラスル狙ってくるからな。オペン攻撃意識1個上げてみるか。まあ失点したらしゃあねえな。シュート打ててないのがやべえわ。
It is 0-0 here at half-time.
うわ。
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the shot!
オッケー。マッチアップ押すと思ってな。むっちゃ耐えたわ。
A strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off.
うわマジかずれるか。
Been there, done that. Unfortunately, you immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Michel Platini.
プラティニ。
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
いやーそっちか。
Ball. Rui Costa.
やばすぎ。
Pass he's played there. Nicely intercepted.
ナイスペペ。
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but
お前マジで取ってよかったわ。
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a good
うわ
crossing
しん
there.
ど。
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. He's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away.
イブラが負けるか。
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another.
Chance for a shot!
いや今切り返されてたら終わってた気がする
Really
な。
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lazio have their third corner. Pepe
Nice
can get
Pepe.
it clear. And it's Pirlo.
そうなっちゃうんや。
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that
うわマジか通らねえか。
Maldini gets good distance on it.
真ん中空いてるやん。
Can he get it through? Takes a shot.
うわマジ？
The keeper, but hit the post. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. score is 1-0. Nice sequence of passes this. Platini
いやー、それは無理か。
out towards the flank. Nedved. Oh, that's neat.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Picked out brilliantly.
おいおいおい。
Surely. It's Pirlo. And that is expertly dealt with. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nedved. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Dembele. This is Rui Costa.
いやー、そっちにカットする。
What a number 4 coming up here.
Ibrahimovic, number 18, number 20, Platini, number 13,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
coming on the field, number 8,
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Polet.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
いやー、マジか、そうなるか。
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
number 23, Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
え
And that's a good ball. Pedri! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Lazio really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking for the run. Promising position. Deep cross. It's a mighty
マジ
oh, it rattles the bar. And that is
危ね
it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Leicester reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
It's a mighty effort! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shots! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So what can they make of this? He is through here. Bellingham. This is Rui Costa. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Decent chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's had it nicked away. Bellingham could move up a gear here. Rui Costa, and this is Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there. Compromising. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The most accurate pass. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Morientes, and he's been shifted off it. That has been cut short. Messi has it out wide and in space. We expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Platini! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good read.
He read height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And he knocks it clear. And Guti! And now they can spring out of defence. Morientes. Oh, this looks sharp. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Oh,
Messi,
great feat, that.
he's picked his way through. Pepe. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Not the most convincing of passes. Pepe. There will be a throw-in. And it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rui Costa. Bellingham, he is onto this. Rui Costa. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Guti. Hazard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Suarez picks it up out wide. Distributed tidily. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's picked out the run. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. That is a little undercooked. No, again there's no way through. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that was vital. He opts to go forward. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So a threatening ball. It's Rui Costa! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Changement. Le numéro 19.
Both
Morientes.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place,
It's become a case of men against boys.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 6.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Changement en cours.
Iniesta. And they can counter here. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. All driven toward... He's got tall! High and ultimately harmless.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Foot in. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Hullet. He's looking wide. Chance for a shot! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a promising position. Played in deep. Punched away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Suarez gets into a good position. And it's Luis
Il
Suarez.
y aura 2 minutes de temps
Flings in
additionnel.
across. It's out for a goal kick. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Ball coming, he gets big! Rodri. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Bellingham, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. He's cut it out. And the shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there.
Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belling.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. Yeah. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has earned a reprieve. Chance! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ibrahimovic. Belling.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And this is Messi. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
15 minutes till half-time. Nesta. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He's played it back. Knocks it into space. Pull it. Belling can see things others simply cannot. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Platini. Vieira. Belling. And now the breakaway. Now it's Platini. Platini. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, important interception. Vitinha. Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Nice control. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. Platini tries to play it through. And this is Lewis Throw. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Big chance! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half.
Just a quick
Goals,
reminder
goals
today,
and more
please
goals,
refrain
but
from
only
talking
one between
outside
them.
of this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
So off we go once more. Nesta. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Messi. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Really well taken goal. And he celebrates his 30th goal. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. It's a promising position. Swings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Bergomi gets it away. Look at the space here. Vitinha picked out brilliantly, brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Totti. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And that looks a decent ball. Messi, it shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So now the difference is 3. Bellingham. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Now it's Dembele. Yamal powering forward here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Luis Suarez! He scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone...
And a chance! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Now it's Totti. And it's Vitinha. Nice looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Totti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Platini. That is a great pick out. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dembele. Ibrahimovic. Bullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. Vieira. Now it's Platini, and it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he's in on goal. Pepe did well to stay calm there. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Played with... Can he finish? Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pull it. And this is Totti. Pepe. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. And it's Dembele. He has found a way through. There won't be another chance after this one. Can he finish? And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless,